All right, finally showed up. Hey, everybody, welcome to the old Monday Night Slot Car. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. The members and I were doing some very important work for Saturday night, and I'm going to show you some of the awesome things that just came into the house thanks to G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop. And once again, if you want to reach out to G-Bud, and if you see something that you like here and you want to commission him to do it, his information's down below. If you hit more twice, you can go down there and you can contact any one of the people that we're going to be giving away some of their awesome products that they construct themselves, modify themselves, or whatever. But this is really like an HO showcase builders giveaway type of thing. And I like it all the way from diorama to actual functioning cars. So thank you. A big shout out to G-Bud. And then we're going to show off something from my buddy Stephen Petrish. I bought some wheels that the house has donated as part of the giveaway. And then he also donated a car. And then Mr. Jim Benito donated some money to the channel. And then I used that money to purchase a couple of cars. So we're going to show those off tonight. And then if you've missed any of the shows, then I have everything that we have in here so far. And I know of at least 10 more items minimum that are coming in before Saturday. So I'm going to, without further ado, I'll turn it around over here. I'll show off all the items that are going to be available, who donated them graciously to be given away, whether it's going to be on the member side or the subscriber side. So if you've ever wanted to join a channel to enhance your chances to win some cool stuff, now would be the time, because members are the only people that can win twice. So they can win on the member side and on the subscriber side. But, you know, each giveaway, they can only win once. But they're the only people this coming Saturday that have the chance to win 2 times. And trust me, it's like I told them, I wish I could put a lot of this stuff away and go, it got lost in the mail, but I've already shown it to everybody. So it's pretty badass. And then once we get done showing all the awesome donations and prizes that are eligible, that are going to be given away to be won by simple subscribers and members, then we'll go over to the Scott Story Hour. Thanks again to the Mayor and Sweet Jane and Joe Guyver, Gale Force Raceway, and Joe Guyver in the chat below. You can, once again, if you hit more twice, it'll go directly to their channels. Please go by, give them a big thank you for donating gifting me the books that we're going to go through tonight. We've got a TYCO book from 1970 to 71 right there on the front. And then we've got 1979, thanks to the Mayor, or 78, I'm sorry, to the Mayor. And then, like I mentioned, we would go ahead and do 80 once we got that 78 book in. So we got a action-packed. Hopefully I can get it in to somewhere close to an hour and a half if you guys have the time. If not, then I understand completely. It is Monday night. There's Monday Night Football. It's the holiday week. Relatives coming into town, maybe last minute shopping. I completely understand. No big deal. But I am going to go ahead and go through everything just like I said until the bitter end. So if it's just me talking to myself, you guys can all watch it all later. Regrettably, YouTube is doing their awesome work again. And I am unable to read the chat as it's live, as it's coming through on my computer. I'm once again having to rely on my phone. So I apologize for that. But we're still going to get through there. You got the game on and muted. Nice. See, there you go. That's how my life is right there, Mark. I have to multitask. There is no just sitting and watching a show. I'm sitting and watching a show and I'm doing something else. And 9 times out of 10, the phone's on. So I've got the phone on, the TV on, and then I'm doing something. So I'm trying to, if you guys remember the Michael Keaton movie Multiplicity, well, I'm the one that they called Steve, and the other two, they're the brains of the cloning, but you get the idea. Hey, Fox and Walls, thanks you guys for joining up. And there's Joe. There's the man himself. There's the guy I was just talking about. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, Mayor, I don't want to try to tap on my phone and because it takes away the screen and everything. So yeah, thank you for that. If you guys could all, if we could, even if you're watching on your TV, if you push up on your remote and then over once to the right, you can give me the thumbs up, and that would be greatly appreciated. YouTube really loves that interaction with their channel. We all know they love the advertising on my channel, so let's make them try to push the show out there to get some more viewers in here that maybe haven't seen the show before and get some more people in the hobby. See, look what I'm talking about. They must have been listening to me. I got my first commercial. Unbelievable. Hey, Mr. Murphy. Hey, Tom. Barry's back. Mikey's back. Steve F's back. All right. Yeah, exactly. Make YouTube work for the ads on the channel. Yeah. Because I don't see half the revenue. I don't even see 90% of the 99% of the revenue that they see, probably in some percentage points. Exactly, Mike. All right. So rather than me hold this stuff up in my ugly mug in my face, I'm going to swing the camera around. And I know the table looks like a teetotal mess, and it is. But I'm going to start showing off cars in front of the camera, telling you guys who donated them and whether it's on the members or the subscribers side. And once again, if you recognize somebody's name or you recognize a channel and you're not subscribed to them, please, please, please support the people that support the hobby. Even if they don't have a channel, shout them out a thank you in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know that you appreciate them supporting the hobby that we all love. And the people that do have channels, please go by and subscribe. Even if you don't ring the bell, if you just subscribe, trust me, that helps their channel and it helps the hobby. So you're killing two birds with one stone. And these people did not have to give anything to this giveaway. They're doing this because I rolled it out there and I asked for help. And lucky for me, I got a butt ton of life preservers. So I'm not drowning. But you guys are going to drown in all these prizes, which are just bad to the bone. So without further ado, like I said, I can't thank everybody that donated cash, prizes. I can't thank you guys enough. Honestly, like I said, it's our channel, everybody's channel. I hope you guys feel that way. I'm just the guy that kind of glues it together so that we can all come together on one night and have some fun. And I'm not sitting here talking to myself and pissing off the dog because I'm not feeding him or letting him outside. So with that being said, hope everybody had a great Monday. I know I'm rambling, but my members got me going, man. I just had a crap Monday from like 5 minutes to the time I logged into work, and it didn't stop until the minute I left. And so it's really hard to flip your attitude, but there's nothing like good friends and a hobby that will just turn that frown upside down. So thank you again to my members for changing my attitude. I am jacked, excited like I should have been when I started the member show, but I definitely ended that way, and it's because of them. So thank you guys for picking me up after a crappy day at work. So I hope if you guys, any of you all had a crappy day at work or just didn't have a day as planned, hopefully you guys whisk that away like I did. Have some fun with us here. Look at some of the awesome prizes. Participate in the chat. Like I said, be sure and thank everybody that did donate in some way, shape, or form. And remember, it's this Saturday night coming up, December the 27th. It's our final Saturday night show. There is no auctions. It's just straight giveaway fun. And Scott gets to be Santa Scott, and that's the about the funnest part of this whole gig, honestly, is giving out free stuff to everybody. So anyway, let's flip it around. Let's go through all the awesome stuff. The first things we're going to start with are the two cars that were purchased with the money from Mr. Benito. And then that way I can move them off the table. And then I can start showing individually because G-Bud donated 5 cars. So we're going to go through all those individually and give them the time that they deserve. I'm going to show off Mr. Petrus's car. We're going to show off Todd's van and his 2 Willies again. And then I'll pan the camera back a little bit. And then I'll kind of hold up all the other prizes that we've already shown off so far. But anyway, let's get this party started. I can't wait to show you guys all the cool stuff. If you're not a member, if you are a member, you've already seen it. But if you're not a member, 99 cents, you can't beat it, and you're the only way you can win twice. So let's get this spun around, get this party started. What do you know? Hey, Josh, thanks for showing up, buddy. A Santa beard on Saturday. I was actually thinking about getting one of those little Santa hats. Oh, man, I'm sorry, G-Bud. Hope you and the mayor get to feeling better. That sucks. Yeah, so once again, I want to give a big shout out to Todd Metal and with Toju Racing and Luke with MX69 for surprising me with this awesome gift. I haven't had any time to mount anything, but I did want to show it off lit up and how it's going to look whenever I do get it hung, because it does have the holes for the wall mount. So thank you again, Todd. Thank you again, Luke. And once again, both of those guys, Todd does have a channel, Luke doesn't, but Luke has a business and you can support him. And I thought, what better way to start than with one of my signs? So if you want a custom built sign, I know who you can call. And then he's right down below in the description of this video. If you hit more twice and you keep scrolling down, you'll find mx69.com, and that is Luke, and you'll find a link to his eBay store. And he was gracious enough to include a 20% discount code for Scott's House of HO Racing subscribers, members, people that watch the channel in general. So basically, here's what I would suggest. You copy the discount code Scott's HO20, which gives you 20% off your purchase. Then click on the link. It'll take you directly to his eBay store. Find some really cool stuff to put in your cart. Go to your cart to check out. Put in that discount code. Get your 20% off. And then write him a little note and tell him thank you for supporting the hobby. So if you don't win one of Luke's awesome creations this Saturday night, you can always reach out to Luke, and he would be more than happy to recreate another one for you, or he can do custom work like this. I know he's done one for Todd with Toju Racing. I know he's done one for Adam, the original Adam Hurt, Adam, Brianna, and Alex. And so if he can do it for us, he can do it for you. And once again, you're helping somebody that's helping the community. So thank you again, Luke, for all the donations. You can see some of them here in the background. And everybody's going to get a chance to try to win some of Luke's stuff, including some of his bank track supports. I know Mark Slot Car Garage is thinking about putting his clicky clack track back up just so he can have those bank corners. Hey, dude, thanks for showing up. Yeah, lit up that signage, yep. It's awesome. No banks allowed. Mark, you're not living, buddy. You got to have some banks. Oh, my goodness. Help your auto world cars. All right. So once again, I'll get started because, like I said, I'm in a good mood now. And I'm with my friends. So I'm not even thinking about work until tomorrow morning. And thank you guys again for joining. So if you missed the very beginning, Mr. Benito with Jim Slot Car Obsessions. He's another person you need to go by and subscribe to his channel if you haven't. He donated some money, and with that money, I went out and I purchased a couple of AFX cars. So as you can see here, we've got a brand new Mega G Plus Camaro. Woot woot. And looky there, it's for the subscribers. So for just being a subscriber, you have a chance to win this. Pretty cool. Should be easy to see on your track. And then Rick's Red Dirt Slots and Jamie with Rooster Racing were outvoted. The members decided they wanted the Ford GT40 collector's edition, the clear. And that's a pretty awesome looking car. So even if it is a Ford. So yeah, and that's actually one of the first half runs, and that's for the members, and that's once again thanks to Mr. Benito. So everyone give it up to Jim Benito, Jim Slot Car Obsessions, good friend and great person to have in the community. And like I said, all these people are. So please encourage them to keep doing what they're doing so we can attract more people into this hobby. Good people attract more good people. Ford Blue knockoffs too. Yep, the mayor caught that. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Willie. Pick those colors. Nice. Okay, so here I'm going to put these individually on the track, like I mentioned. G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop. I hate to be speeding through this stuff, and I apologize. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that donated stuff, but we have got a lot of stuff to go through. And like I mentioned, I still want to do the story time with Scott and go through the books that Joe Guyver and the Mayor and Sweet Jane gifted me. Thankfully, again, thank you guys. And so if you can stay the whole time, great. If not, then they'll be there because I'm going to keep going. But I haven't had dinner yet. Neither's the dog. So both of us would prefer if we didn't go over an hour and a half. So once again, G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop. If you hit more twice, it opens up everything below. If you keep scrolling down, you'll find out how to check out G-Bud. And he does also have a channel. Now, G-Bud forgot to send me any stickers, so I can't include a sticker with you. But you can go down and contact him and leave a comment on one of his videos and tell him thank you for the donations. And here's the first one. I'll get this nice up and close so you guys can see. Action Auto Works. See, he's got the winner circle logo on the back. He painted the wheels. These are pit kits from Auto World. He's even got one up there on the snorkel. Paint the grill up, matched it up. I can't read what that says. You guys have to help me out. What's that say? Here, I think it's trying to do the signs because they're lit up. So here, let's unlight them up and let's see what happens here. I was trying to get what it says on the license plate. There we go. Bad boy. All right, cool. So there we go. There's car number 1. And all of these are on the subscriber side. So if you don't win one and you wanted to, well, that's okay. It sucks that you didn't win it. But the good news is you can reach out to G-Bud, and I'm sure he can make you an exact replica. So there's the first one. I get hangry. Yeah. Yeah. So's my dog, Mark. Action Jackson. Yep. I'd be eating while I was doing my show. No, this isn't Pro Tinker. Wrong channel. And this one's just bad to the bone. Look, he did the custom wheels. He's got it almost an AFX orange. The Willies. And if you notice, and I didn't even notice it until just now, and I apologize, G-Bud. Look at the chassis. It's color matching. So we got an AFX Willys and an awesome, look at that, translucent orange to match the body. Yeah, look at those tires. He's replaced the tires. This thing's got silicones on it. Be a good runner. Hey, Andy. Hey, Mr. Super Late Bob Spotter. Haven't seen you in forever and a minute, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that one's sweet. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Yeah, the chassis match is cool. Now, I mean, those two Willies are pretty cool, but, you know, I saved the best, in my opinion, for last. And this is a Scott's House of HO Racing Willies. You can see he got the logo and the little track with the cars racing on it. And then if you're wondering why G-Bud put the number 13 on there, is because that was my high school basketball jersey number. And he remembered that. So thank you again, G-Bud. So this is a about as personable as a Scott's House of HO Racing custom that you can have. It's got my logo on it. It's in blue, which is one of my favorite colors, and it's got my high school jersey logo. If you guys remember Married with Children, yeah, just call me Al Bundy. I never scored 5 touchdowns in a single game, but I can tell you about every highlight that I had. Oh, the glory days. So anyway, thank you again, G-Bud. And this is the last Willie's, but this is pretty badass. I think it's better than the orange one, but you know, I am partial. Hey, Rich. So thank you for the 3 Willies. And I am going to show it like it's going to arrive. Like all of these are going to be in these little plastic cases, just like G-Bud shipped them to me. So this is how you're going to receive it if you win it. And like I said, all of these that I'm showing now are on the subscriber side. And if you see something you like and you want to have him build one instead of taking your chances on trying to win one, then just reach out to the man and he'll build you one. So this is the 65 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. And I will pull it out and put it on the track because this thing is, he did it just like the originals. Oh, and we got another colored chassis. I didn't even notice that the first time either. My apologies, G-Bud. Got the gumball number 4. Got the green with the stripe. He even did it like AFX and Tommy did it. Got it there on the nose to get that glare out of there. Sorry. Detailed the pipes. He painted the rims. Good looking car. Good looking car. Hey, Dave. Hey, Rob. Hey, Bob. Sorry if I'm missing everybody. Like I said, once again, I'm having to use the phone because YouTube has decided they don't want to let me see what people are saying. So, yeah, before I put it back in there, one last look. That's sweet, man. Good job. Let's put this one back in here. And just to show you guys that I may be a Ford guy, but if I was to pick between the Cobra Daytona Coupe and what I'm getting ready to show you, I would pick what I'm getting ready to show you, and it's not a Daytona Coupe. I'm going to show you this first just to give you a teaser, and that way you can understand why I prefaced the next car. So, yes, even Scott would pick a Chevrolet if it looked this good. If it looked this good. And once again, G-Bud outdid himself. This is an awesome, awesome looking ride. Look at this. Look at that. I can't read that. So maybe G-Bud can tell us. Look at the detail he put into it, guys. This thing's sweet. So give me the Willies, Scott's house, and give me this bad boy, and we're good. That's 2 pretty cool cars. Yeah, I love that two-tone. That's what I'm talking about, Jim. He matched the colors perfectly to join in, and then tied them in with a different colored blue gumball. So yeah, kind of a seafoam green and a, like, I don't know, an off blue, and then like a baby blue gumball. No, it's a sweet looking car. So all 4 of those cars, once again, were compliments of G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop. He also has a YouTube channel. You can go by and support his channel, give him a big sub, and you can try to win one of his cars. But if you don't win one and you want to have him build one for you and paint it up your own colors, reach out to him and tell him thank you for supporting the hobby and sharing his talent to do work like this and make it available for all of us to purchase. So thank you, G-Bud. Hey, Kim. Thank you for joining in. Hey, Mike R. Yeah, 30 years ago, maybe. Yeah. Hey, David. Thanks for showing up, man. Oh, man. So next one I'm going to put up here, I'm going to put I'm going to put 4 of them up here, and then I'm going to show you guys what they are. So what was it? The BP members. Okay. So we have 2 vans and 2 wheelies. The 2 wheelies you see up here in front of you, the BP was done by Todd with TYCO Racing. And that one's going to be on the members giveaway. The Sunoco Purple is going on the subscribers giveaway. And then that one's also going to be on the subscribers giveaway. The Chrome Green Flame van from Auto World, the Dodge. That's a bad looking van, man. Great looking. And then the Gulf van is going to be on the members side giveaway. So members have the Gulf van and the BP, and the subscribers have the Chrome van and the Sunoco. And once again, Todd with TYCO Racing, Todd with TYCO Racing, Todd with TYCO Racing, and Mike Oliver donated this to the channel. So give a big shout out to those guys. Mike Oliver does not have a YouTube channel per se, so just give him a big thanks in the chat and reach out to him and tell him thank you if you do know him. And then Todd with TYCO Racing does have a channel, so you can go by and sub his channel because there is no wrong way to slot. You can go by, check out his Christmas special that he did on Sunday, and you can check out the Monday Ramble that he just posted at 6 o'clock tonight that I have not had a chance to watch myself, but will whenever I get to go eat dinner. So go by, support Todd. Be sure and tell Mike Oliver thank you. And like I said, member, subscriber. So awesome, awesome cars. Put those down. And then I convinced my members to graciously let these subscribers win this. If you're new to the show, we have several people down below. If you hit more twice, you go down below there. The very first person on that list is the very first person that ever reached out to me personally with this channel and asked me to do a review on something that they built. And that man is Mr. Stephen Petrish. And Stephen is the guy that builds these custom aluminum wheels. And these are set for a Super 7, an Area 51 type chassis, a Viper. They'll work on a Viper too. So these have been donated by the channel, and that's where I got them. Stephen Petrish, Steve's Custom Wheels. But he also makes a bunch of awesome tools to help you in your slot car adventure, as well as he also pins bodies to chassis that they weren't intended for, and does a damn good job. So here we have one of those examples right here. It's got Steve Custom Wheels on it. And as you can see there, that's an Auto World Super 3 Casey Kane Farmers Insurance. Farmers. And then it's on one of his custom modified Super 7s. Got silver shoes, pinned axle, different springs. This thing's a runner. But you really don't want to crash it but that's just my opinion because it's brand new. Everything on this is brand new. And the members had the option of keeping this for the members giveaway or the subscribers giveaway. And they all decided, with a little nudge from me, that it would be really cool if a subscriber won this. And then that way we could show it off to everybody on the subscribers giveaway side, and maybe interest in somebody to go contact Stephen Petrish to get some wheels done, get a body pinned, several things the man can do to help him out. And so somebody on the subscriber side is going to win this car. Just to give you an idea, this is valued at over $100. So this is your $100 custom car that was donated by Stephen Petrish. So everyone give Stephen a round of applause. Don't know if he's watching or working, but I do know he watches the shows later if he's not live. Look at that, guys. I'm telling you. Sweet. And if you don't win this car, I do have a Dale Jr. car that I'm going to be sending to him that we're going to be auctioning off on the channel that he's going to pin for us. But that's on the subscribers side. Pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Like I said, there are so many prizes now. At the when I'm done showing them all off, you guys will have to try to tell me which one you would want to win, because I think that'd be pretty curious. Because keep in mind, I just showed you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 custom cars and a donated loose car. That's those custom cars and the donated car are pretty bad to the bone, if you ask me. So the next thing I want to show off is the stuff that you may have missed out on Saturday night show. I've already shown off the wheels, and these are donated from the house. They were purchased with auction profits from the cars that we auction off on Saturday nights. So that'll be a nice addition for somebody. And then my buddy Rick of Rick's Red Dirt Slots sent me a package, and he donated this Lamborghini Countach. And we forgot to do that one. So Rick, I need you to tell me Wednesday night. We're going to have to go through these member subscribers. So Rick's Red Dirt Slots donated the brand new Lamborghini Countach. He also donated, I didn't even write it down. Forgot to do these. My bad. Trying to hurry up and finish. So he also donated the Mega G Plus Shelby GT 500 Mustang in Arrest Me Red, which is bad to the bone. And then, like I said, I'm a Ford guy, but this is a sweet looking Chevelle. I love that gunmetal gray, those black stripes. It says Cal Induction on the hood. It's got the Krager SS style rims on it. It is period correct and looks bad to the bone. So everyone give it up to Rick's Red Dirt Slots. And Wednesday, I'll know whether or not those are going to be members or subscribers, or which ones go where. The next thing I want to show off, I'm just grabbing stuff. They're in no particular order. I'm just trying to do stuff that I can reach first. So this is from Bob with the Electric Avenue once again. So Wednesday night, I've got more cars that we need to designate subscriber members. But he donated the 1970 Boss Mustang in Gulf Blue, which is bad to the bone because I'm a Mustang guy, and that Gulf Baby Blue Mustang, man, that's just sweet. And Bob is one of those guys that does have a channel, and it's called Bob at the Electric Avenue. And on Tuesday nights at 6:30, you can go by and check out the HO Virtual Racing League, and preferably join in and have your chance to win an awesome custom trophy from Bob and win a custom dyed and built chassis from Stephen with Rooster Racing, compliments of Scott's House of HO Racing. So two really good reasons to join: custom track trophy from Bob and a custom chassis from Rooster Racing, thanks to the house. So thank you, Bob, for your donation and your support. Go by and support Bob and his channel and his racing. Even if you don't want to race, you can still watch it. It's a lot of fun. And then this is another prize that the house donated. So we got another, what is it? Ernie Irvin's Lumina Kodak. Won't spend a lot of time on that, but it is a brand new one. It is wall worthy. And I'll put that up there on the decision-making pile that we didn't make the decisions on. And then Jim Benito, here's another one we got to do. He won a car on a giveaway night, and he gave it back to the channel. And I told him that we would give it away in the giveaway, donated from him. So there you go. See, Jim Benito, Jim's Slot Car Obsessions. And he donated the John Wick 68 Charger RT. And I'm a big John Wick movie fan. I love John Wick. They killed his dog, and that would be enough to make me go postal too. So I'm just saying, I love it. That, and, his normal car is a Boss 429 Mustang. So, he can't go wrong. But he did help out the Chevy and the Mopar people in a couple of the other shows. So thank you again, Mr. Benito. I'm going to put this in the pile of cars that need to be determined. And while we're on cars, Todd with Toju Racing. Yep, both of these came from Todd with Toju Racing. He won a pit kit on the show, and then he turned them into giveaway cars, and then he sent a couple more to be given away. And once again, both of these need to be decided member or subscribers. So I'm guessing one's going to be a members, one's going to be a subscribers, but that's yet to be determined. So once again, go by and support Todd at Toju Racing. Go by and see the Monday Ramble after tonight's show, and check out his Sunday video of his Christmas special. And you can see Todd and his split personalities sing you a Christmas carol. And then Luke with MX69, he donated another pit kit that we've yet to determine. Members or subscribers, and all these other signs, not the Scots, but the Daytona you see there, the gantry and stuff. We're getting to all that. He donated that stuff too. So you'll see Luke with MX69 again. You'll hear me pitch him again, but he got another pit kit. So we got 3 more pit kits. Then I know we did these. Now, what I'm getting ready to show you is more valuable than what else I'm going to show you, but these are some of the most exclusive stickers on YouTube. Mark Slot Car Garage. He also has a channel, if you didn't know, and you do need to go by and subscribe, because this man donated 2 of his awesome stickers, one for the member side, one for the subscriber side. That by itself is like one of the grand prizes. So everyone give it up to Mark for donating his stickers for the giveaway. That's pretty awesome. He did say he sent a couple of cars, but they got lost in the mail. So hopefully the post office finds them. $12. Okay, man. Hey, Monty. Thank you for the Christmas wishes in the picture, man. So I was just teasing Mark, because he only gives away his stickers if it's a special giveaway. And so I'm giving him a hard time. He did donate a couple of cars, and they didn't get lost in the mail. This one is a Formula V race ready Viper in the F1 body. Comes complete, ready to race. And this one is for the subscribers side. So thank you again to Mark Slot Car Garage for the sticker and some car. And then on the member side, the members are going to have the chance to win the same thing, except in lime yellow, lime fluorescent yellow, whatever. And that's the members car. They don't really care about that. They just want the sticker. So members will win the sticker and, that car behind it. And then subscribers will also win the sticker and the car behind it. So everyone give it up to Mark Slot Car Garage for the donations. And thank you, Mark, for being a good sport. I pick on you, buddy, because I love you. You're a good friend. hand over the stickers. Oh, crack me up. All right. So we got some more cars to show off. And this is from my buddy Nobody. And that would be Paul. Not only has he donated some money, but he also donated a pit kit. He donated money for shipping. And thank you again for that. And this is going to be on the subscriber side. We actually did label this. So be sure and give Paul a big shout out and thank you for donating this pit kit for the subscribers that have the chance to win. He also donated this awesome looking, this reminds me of the slime off of Cartoon Network. That ooey slime stuff. But anyway, it's a 69 Chevy Camaro from the Pony Power Stampede he donated. And this one is going to be eligible to be won by the members. The members picked and they wanted the Camaro. And he donated more. And the first one I grabbed out was the PTT GT40. Look at that car, man. I'm telling you, it is a beauty. And that is on the members' side. Once again, from Paul with Nobody's Home. And if you don't win one, you can go buy ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. And you can buy one. And tell Daniel, Brian, Ryan, and Mac in the gang that you heard it from Scott's House of HO Racing. And they might give you a discount. Or they might double the price. You just never know. And for the subscribers, they also got a car. And he donated this awesome Super 3 Dale Earnhardt Jr. Exalta. And we're going to be auctioning off one of these that has a pinned chassis from Stephen Petrish. So those 4 cars and money for shipping were all donated by Paul, Nobody's Home. So thank you, Paul, for your friendship and support. And I know that anybody that wins any of these is going to be a happy camper. And he knew that there was a lot of Junior fans in here, so I know he purposely picked that out. So good call. And he hooked up the Ford people with that Ford GT40. I'm telling you, that's a sweet looking car out of the package. Now we're going to get to one of the other Roosters on the channel. We have 2 of them. We've got Keith Rooster Horton and we've got Rooster Racing. Well, this one is from Keith Rooster Horton, and I'm going to leave it in the box and just show you. He donated one of his custom winners podiums, HO scale, you can see there, for F1, the official F1 logo. You can see there. This is on the subscribers side. You can see that. And then he also donated drivers, umbrella girls, and reporters. And there's, which one was it? I think there was one of them we kind of see. Yeah, there you go. Some of the umbrella girls. This box of goodies right here is valued at $100. So 4 different boxes of people, drivers, track girls, reporters, camera crew, cameras, and the podium, which is awesome. And $100 value, and that was for the subscribers. So everyone give it up to Keith Rooster Horton. Now, if you want this and you don't win it, that's okay, because once again, if you go down below and hit more, you can reach out to Mr. Horton, and he can build you one the way you want it. I know that Mr. Benito had one build that had NASCAR on it. Excuse me. So you tell him what you want, and the man can build it. Not only does he do that, but he does custom bodies too. If you go back to last Saturday night's Slot Car Saturday Night Live, and you go all the way to the end, you'll see some of the awesome work that I showed off on some of the Porsches that he's built and the Ferrari IROC set that he just built of cars. So awesome stuff. Some subscriber is going to win $100, which is what this is valued at. You can get track gators. You can get little pop-ups. You can get little Scotty potties, as we've affectionately called them around here. Like I said, he does the bodies. He does glass. He does individual pieces for bodies, bumpers, grills, stuff like that. Very, very awesome stuff. Yeah, see, even Benito knows. Yeah, awesome stuff. Yep. And then let's see here. We've got a butt ton of stuff to go through with Luke with MX69. And so let's get that party started. I'm going to move my two Scott signs out of the way here. Thank you again, Luke. Thank you again, Todd. And once again, Luke with MX69, he can make you a custom sign. Just reach out to the man, and he'll be happy to hook you up. All right. And I want to get those where they're not going to fall. All right. So there are, here, we'll move some of this stuff so I can kind of pair it up. So we've got a Daytona Rolex 24. All these signs are lit up with USB. This is going to be on the subscriber side, given away. And if you want one of your own, you can reach out to Luke. If you want different colors, he can modify and adjust it as needed. Some of these may have some, these are like prototypes that he gives me to give away. So they may have some little scuffs or like that, but it's free. And there's the main thing. And the man didn't have to donate this stuff, and he did. So don't worry about little stuff. You know, you could just say somebody crashed into the sign, you know what I'm saying? Make some streaks on it. But irregardless, so this is going to be on the subscriber side. And thank you again, Luke, for your friendship and donations to the channel. He always hooks us up every time we have a giveaway. Every time. Every single time. Can't thank him enough. Now, the members decided that they wanted the chance to win this AFX Racing sign. See, it's for the members. It lights up. I know Randy has one that has color. Mark's Lock Car Garage has one that's in color. I think Mr. Benito has one that's in color. But this one's in black and white like the old original Aurora, which is bad to the bone. So this one's going to be for the members to try to win. And if you want one of your own and you don't want to take a chance on trying to win one, just buy one and get 20% off, because he carries these on his store on eBay. And the link's down below with the discount code Scott's with an S, HO20, and you'll get 20% off your order. And the members also decided they want this awesome Oracle Red Bull Racing sign. Once again, members, see? And I really like this because Ford and Red Bull are partnering up in F1 next year. And so I can't wait to see the Ford logo in with the new Red Bull. I just hope the new rules and regulations for F1 don't kill it. But anyway, I digress. So this is a really awesome sign. Someone on the member side is going to be having a chance to win it. But once again, he does offer these for sale. So just reach out to him and then get your discount if you don't want to take the chance on winning. We have another one. And this one's also for the members. Pancakes, anyone? So I know we have several people on this channel that like the T-Jets and the older Magna Traction style chassis. This would be a perfect one to have for the pancake motors. I thought it was pretty relevant. I like it. Pretty funny. And once again, that's for the members. They wanted that. The members also picked that they wanted this Dunlop gantry over the track. And you're saying, boy, your members are greedy. Well, you can be a member too. It only costs 99 cents a month. And if you win any of these prizes, it pays for your membership for a whole year. So you know, it doesn't really cost that much to be a member, and you can see all the cool stuff that you get a chance to win. And then I believe this one went to the subscribers. Yep. And this one is the Michelin Man. There we go. Get him in frame. And he stands up all by himself. And this one's going to go to the subscribers side. And that'll look cool on your wall or sitting down on your diorama or on your desk. And not only does he do custom signs, like you can kind of see my hand right there now, but he also does bank corner supports. And so these, we've got one that'll do a complete 9 or 12-inch corner. You can see where you can attach to your table so they don't slide. I use these on my track. Well, I use the 4-lane version, not the 2-lane version, but he does make 4-lane versions if you want them. So, but he donated these 2-lane versions. So this will do one full bank set of a 9 or a 12, but only 2-lane. But if you want a 4-lane, he also does 4 lanes, and that's the one I have on mine. So this one's going to be for the subscribers. And this one's going to be for the members. So we got 2 sets of them. So the members get one, the subscribers get one. And then I can't remember what we designated this as, so I'm going to put it back up in the pile. But he got a little custom carrying case here. This one has TYCO on the lid. It comes with another lid that says AFX. And then he also donated a car. So I can't remember how the members decided we were going to do that. I think we said we were going to give it away on the subscriber side, but I'll confer with them on Wednesday, the ones that show up. And you'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out if it's a members or if it's a subscribers. Because if you win both lids. And you win the TYCO 280ZX Camel. Sub side. Okay, there we go. Cool. Thank you, Mikey. So, as a subscriber, you will have a chance to win your own custom little TYCO or AFX box. It's a slider box. And then you'll also be able to win the Camel 280ZX TYCO that's in there. So you're really winning 2 and 3 in 1. Spare lid and a spare car. Let me write that down. And thank you, Mikey, for jogging my memory cell. Let me write down TYCO box. Sub. I ran out of Post-it notes, so I had to start writing everything down on a piece of paper. And I couldn't find any more Post-it notes before the show went live. All right. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. You guys saw it, but I didn't say anything. So let's go back. All right. So, as you can see here, we also have 2 track sets. And the members decided that they want a chance to win the Wing Warrior set, which comes with those 2 set exclusive cars that are lighted. And it does have the bank track, the variable power supply. This is a very sought after track for the cars and the track. And a lot of people want that power supply. So members have a chance to win this one thanks to Mr. Rob Rodriguez. Once again, one of those nice men that does not have a channel, but always supports everybody on everybody's channel. So if you see Rob in the chat, be sure and say thank you for his donation, even if you're not a member, because he gave away this track set that he won off the 3K giveaway. So thank you again, Rob, for your donation. Mike and Steffi donated this love set. Here, let me move this out of the way. And you can kind of see the exclusive cars. We got a lot of prizes, stuff in the way everywhere, filling up my table. Comes with those exclusive cars that only come in this track set. It's from Love's, which was only sold at Love's. This is the second track set that they came out with. Mike and Steffi came in earlier this year. to when we thought I was going to have the Mustang running to go for ride along day. And they brought this as a surprise gift for me. And I told them that since I already had one, that we would donate this to the giveaway for the end of the year. They were all for it. And so you guys need to thank Mike and Steffi for donating this track set to the subscribers side. So one lucky subscriber is going to have a chance to win a brand new number 2 of the Love's exclusive track sets with the exclusive set only NASCAR cars, thanks to Mike and Steffi, just like a member is going to get a chance to win the Winged Warrior set. So I cannot thank everybody enough that has donated. These prizes are freaking awesome. I don't know how you could not be in the hobby and not be excited about this. I really don't. The chance to win all of this awesome stuff, man. Just right off the top of my head, I know we're getting really close to at least $600, $700 worth of stuff already. And I know we've got more stuff coming in. I mean, guys, custom cars. Just a buttload of custom cars, carded TYCO, carded Auto World, carded AFX, custom signs, track sets, custom wheels. I mean, I think we're covering the full gamut here. We got diorama, we got racing, we got show cars, we got race cars, got shaggin' wagons. We got it all. And we got commercials on YouTube. And vans, yeah, shaggin' wagons. Hey, all right. Welcome on Mr. Late, super late spotter to the channel. He's my buddy in North Carolina that actually spots for NASCAR cars. So everyone give it up for him. Thank you for joining in, man. He knows 99 cents is a good investment in this channel. And we got Betty's, yeah. Speaking of which, I need to get a hold of Mr. Horton. Nobody wants the teenage Betty. Everybody wants the fully endowed Betty. So we might as well stop with the teenage Bettys, and I'll get whatever you have of those, and we'll give those away to anybody that wants both. And then, but mainly everybody wants the enhanced Bettys. So now that he's a member, he gets a Christmas present too. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't have any of them really handy to me right now. But suffice to say, if you go back a few, or if you watch Rich's slot car room on Friday nights, he does show off his little Bettys that he got from Keith and myself. So that'd be really cool. New and improved Betty. Yes, Bob. That's exactly the way to look at it. And thank you for your support, man. Okay, so I'm going to try to clear off a path here, and then we're going to get started. Yeah, now that it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, see, I knew it was going to, I started late because the members, we were picking member subscribers on the giveaway stuff. But I did say that after that was over and I showed off every prize that we have so far, because like I told the members, I know of at least 10 more cars that are coming in from people like Barry and Patrick and Adam sending some. I've got some coming in. So actually more like 12 to 14 more cars coming in, somewhere in that range. So a lot of stuff to give away. But irregardless, please support the people that support the hobby. And then we're going to dive into the story hour. And I'm not going to hold this here. Trust me, I'm going to clean it up on the table and move around like we did last time. And I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Joe Guyver. He sent me this. This is the one from 1971 from Gary's Uptown Hobby Center. And in there in Racine, Wisconsin, in Bob's neck of the woods. So, yeah, we're going to go through that bad boy. And then the Mayor and Sweet Jane heard my cries about not having the 1978 book. And it just so happened that he had it and he gifted it to me. So thank you again, Mayor and Sweet Jane, for gifting me the 1978 TYCO version catalog. And then we didn't go through the 1980 the last time, so we can go through that. And then the mayor also sent me, so once we're done with those 3 TYCO books, then we'll give a little flip through the Tomy 96 catalog. And we'll flip through that bad boy, but we'll save that one for last since we got 3 TYCOs. Oh, yeah, no, give them a. Off season turns into slot car season. Perfect. All right, so here, let me slide some stuff around. I don't want to damage anybody's customs. And so just to reiterate, members, there's going to be another show on Wednesday night. And if you can make it, I'd really appreciate it because we've got a lot more cars to go through to decide members or subscribers, 6 or 7. And these are definitely going to be on the subscriber side. I've already made the executive call on that. So someone on the subscriber side is going to win a set of Steve's custom wheels that will fit a turbo chassis, a Super 7 chassis, a Rooster Racing Area 51, and is yet to be named Super 7 that he's going to be coming out with. So let me see here. I still don't even have enough room to put this thing up here. I'm still moving stuff, which is a good thing. I could get used to having this problem, having to move stuff around that you're getting ready to give away. That means you got a lot of stuff. And I can't thank everybody enough for answering the call. Like I said, it's going to be a great Saturday night. I just hope everybody that's here tonight or watches later can definitely join in. Because just for being a subscriber, you're going to have a chance to win. And members, like I mentioned, I'll keep plugging it because they're the only people that can win twice. And if you want to win more than one of these awesome prizes, there's only one way. And that's to do what was just done, and that is become a member if you're not already. Okay. I think I got enough cleared away. And I'll do my best not to lose any of those awesome cars before the giveaway. I'm going to do my best. I'll do my best. Hopefully the Grinch doesn't come and steal Christmas from me. Exactly, Eastern Plains. Me too, man. It brings me back. Cool. All right, so let me swing. I've got to move from here to there so that the light is down over the books. And then give me just a second. I'm going to swing the camera around here, and then I'm going to get a couple of pieces of foam. So if I need to adjust this little book reader thingy or whatever you call it, book tray, so the glare gets away, so I don't have to try to hold the book like I did last time. And that way it'll be better for you guys to watch, and maybe I can keep it in focus a little better than I did the last time. So thank you everybody for your patience for the last time I did this and put up with the shakiness. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can adjust it to get rid of the glare. And so give me just a second. Let me see if I got something handy. No, of course not. All right. Sorry. Okay, cool. Waiting patiently for last year's meatloaf. Oh. Is Brian giving all of his daughter-in-laws a hard time about not cooking him any meatloaf like Brianna does? Apparently, Brianna's meatloaf is to die for if you listen to Mr. Young. And I know you guys can't see it. I'm working on it. We're going to start with the oldest and work our way up. And the Tommy are going to be last. So we'll start with this bad boy. And then let me adjust the camera and we'll get started. Do some zooming if I need to. And adjusting if we have too much glare. And thank you again, Joe Guyver. He was the one that donated this. Gifted it to me. Let's try it this way. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So this is page 1. The booster special. Look at that price. Look at that price. Complete with power pack. $24. And in case you missed it, 1970 to 71. That is insane. The diesel fly. $26 with power pack. Man, those power packs were expensive. Sheesh. Almost half the cost. The Pennsylvania there. The shifter freight. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Got our dump log. $32 and $25. That's insane. Yeah, I know, Mike. You can't. That's true, Bob. I don't even know if you made $3 an hour back in 1970. I'll date myself here. My first job working like legally, not on a farm, was a minimum wage was like $2.75 an hour. Oh, here we go. We got an over and under set. Woo, this one's high dollar. Look at that. $37 for that bad boy because it made a figure 8 and has a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, a caboose, and an engine. And then here we got the Super 72 Santa Fe. And it's just your basic oval, but it is lifted. And it has the loading dock. And the truck and the trailer. That's cool. Yeah. How much was this bad boy? $39. Ouch. I don't know. I think they need to put the bulldozers in with this one and give back that. Well, I don't know. Maybe put those two back up there, and I don't know. Maybe that's why they did that, so you'd end up having to buy more or buy both. But $37 and $39. $2.25 an hour. Yep, see? Minimum wage is $1.45. Yeah, so that was a lot of working to get to this. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, $43. Yeah, we're going up in price. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Check it out. You got the log hauler, dumper. You got the Santa Fe, the trucks. You got the bulldozers. Oh, it even came with the rail crossing. That's bad to the bone, man. That's a good little set. How much? Woo, $43. There's about a day's worth of work. Union Pacific. Ooh, this one came with the tunnel. And then, what is that? The logs? Yep, dump logs. That was pretty cool. $50. Woo! That's an expensive tunnel and logs. $50. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I was going to say there wasn't much there to run up on. I mean, it's just right off the corner. Better hope your little engine had some momentum. Okay, cool. Here we go. That Golden West, man, I'm telling you, any of those engines like that, man, they bring the bucks. Oh, and those passenger cars, oh yeah, those bring the bucks. That $39 set is, yeah, you can't even touch one of those cars for $39. So that's a little gold mine if you've got that set. Anybody out there? The Golden West, yeah. And that Penn Central is pretty popular too. Notice it's got the passenger cars in it. $35. Yeah, you can't touch those passenger cars for $35. Santa Fe, more passenger cars. Yeah, the Super Chief, the Inner City, and the Golden West. But the real money is right there. Those. I mean, it's the engines bring good money too, but you'd be amazed if you're into HO trains how expensive those passenger cars get up to. Hey, Brad. You were 6, no excuse not to have a job. Yeah, no, I started working for my dad at his job sites whenever he started his excavating business when I was in the 4th grade. And then I started hauling hay whenever I was in the 6th grade. And then my first real job was working at a Chinese restaurant. And that was when I turned 16. So I'd been working for quite a while before that. Although the real job paid more than what I was getting paid by my dad and the hay hauling. Boy, that Pennsylvania, man, it's got the car hauler, it's got the log, it's got the pipes, it's got the trucks. How expensive is this bad boy? Oh, yeah, there you go. $74. Look at all the crap it comes with, though. Man, look at that. This would be like a deluxe set nowadays. Look at that. Just with all those accessories, see, it's got switches. It's got the freight station. It's got the crossing. It's got the piggyback set and truck terminal. It's got the logs. It's got the cars. And look at that, remote uncoupling. Yeah, that was a premium set. Obviously, premium price. And this royal blue, I've never even seen this one before, so this one must be nice and rare. Yeah, $52. It's a good looking engine. I like the layouts and everything. Oh, look at that. See, there's those passenger cars again. See, to and from our nation's capital. It's pretty cool. Hey, Jeff, thank you for joining in, Hillbilly. Have a Merry Christmas yourself, buddy. Try to join in on Wednesday if you can. I'll show off the rest of the stuff that's coming in after the members pick it. Members or subscriber side, I'm going to do a quick little show on just the new stuff that comes in on Wednesday because I do know it's Christmas Eve. I might not have a life, but I know other people do. So here we go, the action cars. If you've missed any of the Scott story time, I'll go through the ones and show you the ones that I do have. I do have that one. I've got that. 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 So I've got the auto loader. I've got the floodlight. I've got a couple of different floodlights. The box. That's what's cool about that is it actually comes with loose boxes that basically it's got a little man in there that moves back and forth and punches them out. If you've never seen that work. And then obviously the ore dump, which is just AKA how to make a mess all over your layout. And then the logs, which inevitably always get lost. And then your trucks, and you usually end up losing the diesel part of it. And I see many a car carrier on eBay for sale that doesn't have the cars. And there they are in the original boxes. And then over here, I do have the pipe loader. I do have a coal unloading area, the little tray beneath it. And basically, it tricks the little thing. It's got a little switch in there that when the train goes over and this car hits a certain spot and you stop, it opens up those two bay doors and then it dumps, in case you didn't know. I do have that crossover. I do not have that freight station, though. I wish I could buy one for $6 now. That'd be really cool. You can't even buy this for $8. I do have that version. There's two versions. This one has the little lighthouse man that pops out, in case you didn't know. And this one, the lights light up and the crossing gate goes up and down. Oh, check it out. Another coupling track. And there's their boxes. So I've got everything on this, both pages, except for that right there. And in case you guys missed it, it's not that I had this stuff whenever I was a kid. Whenever I started getting back into slot cars, I was big into, I liked my trains. And so I started buying and collecting HO train stuff because the whole goal was to have a train going around my track while my cars are racing. And then my track took up my whole table. So the train's going to have to wait for its own table. But I do have a lot of HO train stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd love to have a lot of these original lights. Look at that, $1.50. I do have some of those. I've got a couple of sets of those trackside signs. I don't have the tunnel. Obviously, I got bridges galore. I've got those pier sets. I've got telephone poles. Several different styles of tracks, switches. I don't believe I have any crosses like that, though. And look, they even sold the replacement cars because they knew that kids were going to lose them or crush them. Replacement trucks for the same reason. If you've owned any TYCO trains, you know that those little crappy couplers break all the time. And so they just made you sell the whole set. There's those expensive power packs that we were seeing. Mine were all like this right here. I never had the high dollar ones like that. That's pretty cool. That's a whole train kit. I didn't even know they made one of those. Look at that. That's back when kids did something with their hands then besides play on the phone or video games. And then we've talked about this before. There's their layout that you could buy that mat and yeah, fully decorated. Bad to the bone. How much was that? Buy that whole layout for $250. Yeah. I couldn't get my parents to buy me more than one slot car track whenever I was this young, let alone. Yeah, Elios, thank you for joining in. And hey, PB&J, thank you for joining in. Here's some of the steam locomotives, all with an operating headlight. Here, look at the camera. There we go. Woo! That one's some bucks. Yeah, see, even back in the day, it was the most expensive one, $30. Yep. And diesels and trolleys. I hardly ever see these trolleys for sale. I've never seen that engine set for sale. That one I've never even seen before. I have seen all the rest. Some of this stuff is really not out there. I mean, I know they made a lot of train stuff, but apparently there's some place where they all sell it and trade it and buy it besides eBay. A lot of the different general freight cars. Look at those prices: $2, $2.50, $3.50. Now you're lucky if you pay $15 for one of them, and that would have bought you like 4 or 5 of them. There's the bulldozers. That's cool. I got one of those brand new. I've never seen that log hauler before. That's pretty cool. There's some more of those lighted passenger cars. $4, $5, $6. That's crazy. Wow. Oh wow, cool. Yeah, no, see, I wish my area had more events like that. So here's something that's more up everybody's alley. Look at this: TYCO Pro racing cars, $4. So there we got the Porsche Carrera 908. I don't know where they got these wheels from because none of the TYCO Pros come with these wheels. There's the AP 427 Corvette, the Group 7 GT, the Chaparral 2G, Lamborghini Miura, Ferrari P5. Wow, I've never even seen that Volkswagen. Drag Volkswagen, super modified. I have seen that. Seen the dune buggies. AC Cobras. I've got all of those. Chaparral 2D. And the ISO Griffo. Wow. Check it out. Performance feature: micro-tuned mag-style air-cooled wheels. Extra wide competition racing tires. Independent rotating front wheel suspension. High torque, instant response. HT50 motor. Low friction Delrin hypoid gears. Oh, wow. Look at those. There's the boxes. If you if you talk sweet to Rich on a Friday night, you might be able to get him to get into his closet and dig out some of those boxes. He's got some. There's the speed kit. That's how it came with. That was like the modern version hop up kit. Got the oiler, the new controller. Look at that. Racing wheels and tires. Yeah, you can't touch any of that stuff in there for any of those prices nowadays. High tech, yes, Mike. Oh, wow, Brad. That is so awesome. And you got a Bachman trolley? Wow, Joe, that's cool. Yeah, Joe, I've never even seen the TYCO trolleys before. The different track pieces, like the old rough track there, the crossover tracks. Oh, I love that. The mile an hour markers for the corners. That's badass. Oh, look at what is that right there? Track aprons with hay bales. Look at that. I've never seen that. Man, Joe, I can't thank you enough for giving me this book. Got me, you got me seeing some stuff I want to try to find. Bank corner with supports. Figure 8. $20. Look at that. Figure 8 competition. With the tricky cobblestone chicane. $30.75. How much was this one? $20. Wow. But I have never, if you can't tell, I'm enamored. I have never seen that accessory before. Braking markers, yep. So has anybody ever seen these before? Here, I'll hold it up here close. Oops. I'm trying not to bend back the pages. Barriers with hay bales. Never seen them. Track aprons with hay bale crash barriers. $2. Because I definitely got to get me some of them. That's badass. Braking markers. Yes, that's what those are. Sorry. If Horton was in here, he'd have got me. Maybe if you send pot. I just got the wheel of death on mine. Hope everybody didn't get that on theirs. So here we have the Daytona race set, which ironically looks nothing like the Daytona 500 or the road course. Obviously, they're just naming it that. There's that awesome cobblestone squeeze track again. Oh, the 36 by 36 pretzel. Automatic lane changers. Oh, the cross track. Okay. Oh, look, you got a jump too. That's pretty cool. And look, they even show them flying off the track. How nice of them. $38 for that bad boy. Look at this. Ooh, the 300 triple level. Oh, it's got a lap counter. You know that? Yeah, $30. Yeah, you knew that was going to go up in price because of that one little accessory right there. Oh, the listed value of the components is $46.50, but they're giving you the deal for $30. So they're saying if you bought them all individually, it cost you $46.50. But if you buy the whole track, you can save $16.50, which is more than 50% off, which is a pretty good deal. Here we have Monza. $32. At least you got some straightaways with this one. Oh, Bank Curve Racing. This is right up Mark's Slot Car Garage's alley. 4 bank curve sets. Oh, yeah. Look at that bad boy. Tell me as a kid you wouldn't love racing on that. That's bad to the bone. Oh, here we go. $35 for the Super 33. I think they should have named it the Super 35, but, you know, just my opinion. Got a cross track. And you got the chicane track. Got another crossover track. You got, look at that. You got a jump there, and looks like you got a jump here. Right before corner. Perfect place. Oh, that's funny. Is that what it says? Daredevil jump. Oh, here we go. 4 lane for $40. Ooh, it even packs 2 cobblestone squeeze sections. Boy, look how tight that corner is. For old original TYCO pros, that would have been a nightmare. Your ass into that car would have been sliding around everywhere. $72.50 by itself for $40 in a set. Tell me that wouldn't get you excited if you saw that in the department store at J.C. Penney's or Montgomery Ward's or, you know, wherever. Oh, look at this bad boy, Diorama, $42. Triple level racing, 30 by 60 layout. 4 cars. Look at that. Four TYCO Pro racing cars. A 30-degree bank curve. I don't know. Mark might like this one too. That's bad to the bone. Yeah, this is, I love, man, Joe Guyver, buddy, Joe Pace. I can't thank you enough for giving me this book, man. This thing is just bad to the bone. Oh, here we go. This is a track set right after Scott's own heart. Look at that. Look at all that straightaway. Hell yeah, bank corner at the end. How much is this bad boy? First professionally designed 4x8 home racing layout. Well, the list of components is $55.50, so I'm guessing somewhere in the 40s. Oh, there it is, $32.50. Oh, I'd have been all over this track set with my parents if I'd have saw this at that time. Look at that. That's bad to the bone. 4x8 layout. Without the squiggles. Yeah, I agree with you, Obituary, Damon. Oh, now, Joe, you know as well as I do, the cars that were on the box are not the cars that came in it. You know as well as I do. Yeah, they show you this awesome artwork and make you think you're going to get, you know, some exotic sports car, and then you're not. Or like this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get some awesome Can-Am cars, and then you don't. Or I'm going to get these, and you don't. Yeah, no. That's not the way that works, Joe. You know that. All right. Well, I'm only going to go till 9 o'clock, so that means I'm going to do the mares next, because I know that's 10 o'clock East Coast time, and the dog and I have not eaten, and I am starting to get hungry. So once again, this book was thanks to, once again, see the price, 50 cents from 1970 to 71, was thanks to Mr. Joe Guyver on YouTube. Mr. Joe Pace supports the hobby. Support the man that supports the hobby. Has a lot of good information on his channel. Go by and support him and check him out and tell him thank you for sharing this awesome piece of TYCO history from just a few years after little Scott was born. Okay, so here we go. We're going in the Wayback Machine, 1978. And I can see that we're probably going to look at some of their Total Control Racing stuff because it's on the cover. And look at the train. Old Dutch and Baby Ruth. Oh, yeah. I have that right there, the dock unloader. Now, I don't have that. I've never even seen that, so I need to be on the lookout for that. Wow, I've never even seen that before. Wow, this is going to be a good book. Silver Streak. I actually had that train set, the Silver Streak. I got the whole train set. But it didn't come with that stuff, so I must have got the cheap version. Start up here at the diesel freight. You notice they quit putting the price. I think maybe the retailers are getting pissed off for them telling them how much they need to sell their stuff for. The Midnight Special, that one brings some good money on eBay. Look at that. There's not much to it either. Just 2 cars, a caboose, and an engine. Chattanooga Choo Choo. I have this whole train set. So this is one of my complete ones. Called this the Southern Express. Not much to that one either. Got the bridge and everything. Ain't much. That ain't much to write home about. I do have a version of the Santa Fe, but mine's not the twin diesel. I just have a single version. There's that Golden West again. I'm telling you right now, if you have that or find that, you can buy it and probably make your money back, and then if not a lot more. And then those passenger cars right there, yeah. This is an expensive train set. If you've got this train set, trust me, you got some cash sitting there. The over under, the Burlington Northern, those trains are really popular because it says Burlington Northern on it. So they usually fetch a pretty good price, even though there's nothing really spectacular about the track set itself. It's just a standard figure 8. It's the engine and caboose that everybody wants because everybody recognizes it, and I get it. All right, just a second. I'm going to get my remote. I'm tired of watching commercials on YouTube. You know how if you don't skip a commercial, it'll just keep running commercial after commercial after commercial. All right, there we go. Bullnose, shark nose. Yeah, Burlington Northern shark nose. Yep. That's what he's referring to, the way the engine's shaped. See how it's different than that one? It's kind of hard to, yeah. Big difference. If you look at that front nose and you look at that nose. Yeah, they're horrible, Steve. YouTube can't even get my thing to read where I can read the chat, but boy, they can sure pump out the commercials like there's nobody's business. So obviously the advertising isn't hurting any. I have a version of this, but mine doesn't have all that glow in the dark, and it doesn't have that little plunger thing on the top. So I don't have that Union Pacific one, but I've got one like it. And I definitely don't have that, but I'd like to. That's the Silver Streak. So yeah, obviously there's several versions of this track set because I don't own that stuff. That didn't come with mine. Oh, here you go. These Amtraks. Yeah, there's some big money right there. Oh, check it out. Adjustable roof mounted pantograph. That's what those are. I guess if I just would have left it right there, I could have showed you there. Oh, check it out. It goes forwards and backwards, has a light both ways. Here's the Rock Island. Here, let's go over here. What train set was that? The Broadway Limited. Man, I've never even seen that whole track set for sale. I have seen a couple of the cars, the passenger cars, but I've never seen this whole track set for sale. Wow. Here's the Rock Island. I've got this one. I'd rather have this one, but I've got this one. Yeah. There it is, the carport and the what they call a material hauler. Oh, look at that. Chattanooga Choo-Choo. Yeah, those shells bring good money. Individual cars, the Baby Ruth brings good money. That old Dutch, that brings good money too. But that engine, there's where the money's at. I have a smoking TYCO engine. Mine's the Clementine, I believe. And once again, there it is, Chattanooga Choo-Choo. No, it's cool. I do have a couple of these Maxwell House signs, and basically, yeah, there you go. Smoke, an old-fashioned sound of a steam whistle, and the new sound of a chug-a-chug. So yeah, if you push it once, it does one, and it does the woo-woo. Yeah, I know I didn't do that justice, but you get the idea. Oh, yeah. Coming around the mountain. Okay, so this is like the Durango, I think is what they call it, train set, because I do have it. But there's the cattle yard with the cattle truck hauler, and it should have the area. Yep, there's your cattle car right there, and then there's the I do have that stuff. I don't have this train, but I've got that accessory because it came in another train set called the Durango. There's the Maxwell House sign again. There's the little push button I was talking about. You push on that, it makes the engine sounds. Coming around the mountains, steam whistle. And then there's a Santa Fe. Got quite a lot of cars on that one. Sara Lee, that's a good one. Union 76. Don't know if you guys caught that. That one brings good money. Purina. Direction reversing light. That's cool. Dump logs by remote. Yep, I got that. Yep, got the piggyback. And I got the crossover. My Santa Fe track does not have the switch track. Mine is just an oval. So this is like an upgrade. And it doesn't have this many cars. Oh, nice, B-Rad. Yeah, I can't wait to hook mine up just to hear the old sounds and bring back some good old memories. The Mammoth of the Rails with smoke and steam whistle. There's the old Chattanooga again. That's a special car, the crane car. Yeah, I've got that. We've seen our trucks again. Now, that's a nice track because it comes with the a switch. Wow, look, it's even got the cattle hauler. Or is that the boxes? That's the box hauler, the freight hauler. And then it's got the crossover and the sign. Man, this thing was a premium track. I can tell you that right now back in the day. Yeah. 35 pounds. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff for one train set. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the System 2000. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. I could have asked for that till I was blue in the face, and my parents would have never bought me that. 2 engines, all those accessories. Yeah, that had to be $100 track back in that day. Look at all the shit that it comes with. Sorry, pardon my French. 2 train set. 9 cars, 3 action accessories, 24 decorated signs and poles, 47 sections of track, and 4 remote control switches. Cattle car depot, okay. 2 cabooses. Wow. Look at that. Man. Yeah, that's bad to the bone. Oh, nice, Elos. Right? Oh, here you go. Yeah, see, I'd see stuff like this, and then I'd want it all. Expandable layout. Yeah. So you could turn that mat into that, is what they're getting at. And then this, look at that. Oh, my. Got their buildings, plus a lot of the manual stuff, all the switch tracks. True steel. Wow, look at that. Yeah. That was about as popular as the Flex Track was that AFX came out with. Those suck. I can tell you that right now. The AFX Flex Track, and I can tell you right now, this flexible track, that sucks. Exactly, Keith. I watched the train guys just to get ideas on how to do stuff because they are all about the diorama. Yep, got that bad boy. There's the box freight unloader. There's the log. I don't have the Bullrington Northern truck. Mine is the Santa Fe. I do have that. Yeah, don't have those. Like I said, mine are Santa Fe. I do have that. There's the cattle depot, crossover, the bridge, car hauler, the ore hauler. Yeah, some of the buildings. I don't have any of those buildings. I wish I had that service station. I think I do have that service station. Yeah, I do. I have that service station. I just put it away. I do have that. I do have that. This is more like my version right here. I do have a Baby Ruth car, and I've got all that. Like I said, all my power packs are like this. I don't have any of those high dollar sets that have these nice expensive power packs. And two in the mall. Yeah, now you can't find them anywhere. Oh, yeah. Look at these buildings, man. I always ask for these buildings. I used to have this one as a kid, but it got destroyed. I've seen this one for sale a few times on eBay, but it goes for big bucks. You know why I want it. Man. You can still find a lot of these kits brand new in the box unopened. It's just that people know what they got. Yeah, if you find this Exxon gas station, you're going to pay close to $100 or more for it. It's been my experience. If you get it cheaper than that, you did good. Yeah, I don't have that one. That's cool. I need to look for that. The gantry crane that lifts off. Yeah. Crossover, old mill, farmhouse, the hotel, the firehouse, pickle plant. Oh, I'd love to have that bridge. Oh, the stockyard. That'd be really cool. I also had the signal tower and it got destroyed. Never had a water tower, but that'd even look good on your HO racetrack, just like that would. I mean, so even if you've got a slot car track, these are things that you could use for a control tower or a spotter's corner, like what Keith does. You know, sometimes they have observation towers for people on the track. And then a lot of times they have water trucks on the tracks to help with stuff. That's cool. Oh, look at that. The sawmill. That's bad to the bone. Interlocking tower. Aunt Millie's house. I don't know about you guys, but I'd have never having that Millie. And if she had a greenhouse like that, I'd have never forgot. Hard to find unbuilt. Yep. Oh, there's the old Chessie. There's that bad boy right there. And I'm telling you, if you find that, any of these older style engines like this, it's been my experience that whenever I see them on eBay, they go for big bucks. The Midnight Special, I've got one of those. I don't have that or that. I've got a Chattanooga. I've got a Santa Fe. I got the Rock Island. I don't have any Chessies. I do have that diesel switcher. I don't have the Mountain one. There's no Chessie. I got the Santa Fe. Yeah, I don't have very many of those engines. The Silver Streak, I've got that one. And there's another version. I've got that's another Santa Fe, isn't it? Yep. I wish I had the twin engine, and I really wish I had these Amtraks, but you know, who can remember seeing those back in the day? And I do have the 1976. Mine is not that engine though. I've got the diesel engine version. Oh, no problem, Jim. You have a good night, buddy. I'm running late. We're about ready to wrap it up. I got 5 more minutes. I'm going to kind of just breeze through this. I won't say which cars I have and which ones I don't, but I will show all the pages off. I didn't realize we were 5 minutes in. I can spend hours going through this book, guys. Oh my God. You know how much money you could get for that bad boy nowadays, these two? Oh yeah. Shazam. Oh my. So I'm taking a little longer than I thought I would. Wow. Yeah, that Batman and Robin. Yeah. And then Shazam, Wonder Woman. Yeah. All right. So here's like the track set like I'd love to have. If you check out Kenton's slot cars and HO trains, he does have a train going around his track, and I'm jealous. And now everybody on Bob's Electric Avenue seems to be putting up their trains and making me jealous. Paul did it. Steve did it, I think. Yeah, several people have been putting up tracks. So that's really cool. I always wanted to have. That's how I did my track whenever I was a kid. I didn't have a crossover section like that, but I made my racetrack go over and around my train, so I didn't have to worry about raising the train up and raising it down, because that was a big pain in the ass. And I never did put up the poles, but I always had my train going around while I was racing my cars on my track. So that's where I got that idea from. Oh, there's some expensive cars. The Hustler McLaren, I think that's a rare car. That Hustler Chaparral, I think that's a rare car. I don't have my TYCO book out right now, but memory serves me correct, it's rare. Just standard figure 8. Those two cars right there bring good money. I can tell you that right now, guys. Good money. Oh, okay, Jim. Well, good night, Barry. Check out the Chrome Vet, and then there's a that candy, what I call cotton candy Porsche. And check out, okay, so that's pretty pricey. That truck goes for some good money. The Blue Max is around $50. That thing goes for about 60 to 100. Oh, that truck's easy, 80 plus. The van, 50, 60 bucks if it's in good shape. But the trucks are the two most expensive cars on this whole page. As a collector, I can tell you. Yep, both those trucks. So if you see that truck or you see that truck, get them if you can afford to. Ooh, look at this. The HP2. The Super Glow McLaren, those bring some good money. There's those trucks. Like I said, that truck brings good money. Yeah. There it is. That brings good money. Those bring good money with the ones that have the logo on the side. That 57 brings good money. Oh, that Nomad brings really good money. Petty brings some pretty good cash, obviously. Finding one of these fire chiefs in the police cars in good shape is hard too, because most of them have the lights broke off. The only one that really brings good money is this, and I think this is a 2, so it's rare also. I believe that's a rare car. So, yeah, it brings good money. It's the Superbird in silver, chrome, basically. I have one I can show you here real quick. There's another version of the Lola. There's another McLaren. Corvette, and there's another Porsche Carrera. Both of those chrome, silver streak lighted. Yeah, okay, so chrome cars. They were big into the chrome in 78. And look, more chrome cars. I have this track set. I actually own this track set. If you saw me go through my tracks, you saw it. And I own both those cars. And I believe that one is a 2, and I believe that one's a 2 too, 2 or 3. They're pretty sought after. Oh, here's those loops that everybody loves. Night Glow double loop racing. I never liked loops even when I was a kid. I was like, because real racetracks don't have loops. Once again, there's those cars, 51 and number 4. Both of them are Porsches, by the way. I think one's a 908 and one's a 917, I believe. Looks like we got the Mustang and the Camaro. Yep, that's what they are. It's a pretty cool track set. A lot of curves. Oh, here we go. Championship 1000. I did ask for this one year, and my parents just laughed at me. They said they didn't think Santa had that budget. I can see why. Look at that thing, man. That's a lot of track. How much is that? 37 feet. Yep. 37 pounds of slot car of heaven. That's awesome. You had a girlfriend that had a lot of curves. Nice, Josh. Oh, our classic 4-lane, and it's in night glow. Look at that. So you can do 4-lane, 888, or you can do a little bit of 4-lane in the corners, and then everybody split back and come back together. And they just combined some of the cars we saw from the last track sets. We got the Porsches again, the Corvette again. Yep. High quick clack bank curve. Where's that at? Oh, that's just accessories. I was like, I don't see no bank curve in here. I'm thinking those weren't real big sellers. I'm just saying. But this would be, to me. Oh, look at that. I don't know if G-Bud's still here, but there's the motor roar. You guys can see that every week whenever I do my show. And just so happens I don't have to go very far to reach because all I got to do is go across to my table. So there you go. Plug it in on the back, and this actually gave you the option to turn it off and turn it on. And so in case you didn't know, as you pulled the trigger, this thing would make sounds of a car roaring, like an engine roar, but it doesn't sound like a motor at all. It sounds like kind of like a wounded animal. I want to hear. Well, the next time I'm on the track, we'll wire it up to my controller stations. That's the beauty of having a hardwired track. And here we do it. Oh, the command and control. You knew it was in here. It was on the cover. The track sets that should have never been released. They wasted a lot of money. A lot of money. Once again, if you're looking for the expensive cars, the truck, the Charger, the 57 Chevy, and the 40 Ford Coupe. That's the order they would go in as far as rarity goes. Not the new style controllers. Yeah. Look at that. Well, that's because you could actually switch lanes. Wink, wink. So in case you want to know why I'm heckling these things, is because this was their answer to getting rid of slots, right? And you can see the car switching lane. And all this did was reverse polarity on the track whenever you wanted to switch lanes. And so it would kick the car over one side or the other, depending on which way you thought you wanted to go. Now, in reality, that sounds like a great idea. And I mean, it does. But remember, you're asking little-bitty front tires that never were intended to try to keep something that fast going around a corner. So what ends up happening, unless you just baby crawl on the inside, everybody's car ends up on the outside. And so all you have is one big train going around the outside of the track. And that sucks. Yeah. They make it look so cool. They make it look so awesome. But it just doesn't work. Just does not work. Straight to the outside. Yep, you got it, Mary. That's exactly it. And then AFX decided they wanted to jump into this stupid game too, and then they came out with the Ultra 5. Once again, huge flop. I would shudder to think how many department stores got these things returned the day after Christmas because kids were so pissed off that they didn't do anything like that. There's no way you could do that. Nope. Ain't happening. Oh, and here, Here you go. If you're a real glutton for punishment, they doubled up and gave you a couple of more. Yeah, a couple of more Dodge cars and then 2 to race. Yeah. And then, yeah. The cars are worth more than the track sets were ever worth. And that's just because of the bodies. Like I said, that truck brings good money. That 57, the Dodge Charger. Isn't that a Charger? Yeah, Dodge. Yeah, they bring good money. And so once again, this was thanks to the Mayor and Sweet Jane. Give me a second here. And I told you I'd show you that chrome bird. And I believe if someone wants to look it up, I think this is a 2 in the TYCO book. And it's really hard to get these without these being all scratched up and the wing being broken. So I was very fortunate to get one in this good a shape. Very fortunate. Because I think it's a 2. But even if they say it's a 3, I can guarantee it's a 2 now. At least in this shape. But it's a beauty. Hey, no problem, Dave. Thank you guys for coming in. Also with lights, I love those. Still got them. Oh, nice, Mr. Murphy. Later, they added a center wall in the curves. Yeah, so everybody wouldn't slide out to the outside lane. I'm sure the bad news was already out by then that those track sets sucked and people quit buying them. And I'm sure department stores quit ordering them because of the returns, would just be my guess. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. It's not like I was in retail back then. I was a consumer back then. I was little Scott trying to get his parents to buy him some cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a part of my repertoire until I got older. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I haven't looked at this car in a long time, man. Yeah, it's a beauty. Well, here we'll look real quick. Oh, I'm already this late. My tummy's already yelling at me. Curiosity's killing the cat. We'll find that, and then we'll end the show. And then I'll see everybody back on Wednesday night for 30 minutes tops. Members and subscribers. I only want to try to be on for an hour. Hey, no problem, Brad. Thank you, man. I'm trying to find, there it is. Okay, so it's car 15. Yep, it's a 2. Car 15. 1977 curve hugger. So even back then, it was rare. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, Jim, yeah. Oh, you're good, Jim. No, man. I don't expect you to look up everything when I say if someone's got their Bible ready. I appreciate it when you do, but it's not like I expect it like you're going to get punished for being late at work. Well, guys, I hope you guys ended your Monday night as well as I did, because that I love. I mean, I'm honestly going to be flipping through those books again when I can take a little more time. Those are awesome. We still have the Mayor's Tommy book to go through, and we will go through it. And then if we want to, we can take some more time and go a little slower on some of those TYCO books again, and maybe revisit some of that again, because I love doing that. Obviously, I love the hobby. I'm a historian of the hobby. I like collecting all the old stuff. It reminds me of when I was a kid. So, that's kind of like why I do this hobby, is it reminds me of the fun. You see the smile on my face? it reminds me of the fun that I had when I was a kid, whether it was HO trains or HO slot cars. I like to go in fast. That's why I didn't go the train route, but it would be very easy for me to go the train route because I like all the interactive stuff. I like to do the diorama stuff. It's just slot car racing has that and racing, and trains, you really don't race. So there's no real adrenaline factor to that, but I do love playing with my trains. And one of these days, if I'm fortunate enough to retire, I will put up a couple of other tables because I'm going to do a TYCO 4-lane track, and I want to put up my train stuff. So got a lot of big plans. We'll see if the retirement allows me to do it. But anyway, like I said, I had a great time tonight, guys. I hope you're excited about all the awesome prizes that I've shown off tonight. If you have time on Christmas Eve on Wednesday night, I'm only going to be on a half hour with the members to go over whatever came in, plus the stuff that we didn't label for members or subscriber side. And then right after that, I'm only going to be on for a half hour on the subscriber side just to show you guys what came in and what you have eligible to win on the members or subscriber side that the members just got through picking on. So I know it's a holiday, and I know people have better things to do than to sit around and watch a hillbilly in Missouri talk about stuff. So if you can join in, that'd be great. And if you're a member, please, if you can join in. If not, if it's just me and a couple other people, then we'll decide for everybody. And I have a good idea of how you guys would go with dividing up stuff. So if you can't make it, I understand. But if you can, that would be great. And if you're a subscriber and you just want to see what the new stuff that's coming in that you're going to have a chance to win on Saturday, please check in. I'll be more than happy to show it all off again. So guys, until I see you again on Wednesday, enjoy the rest of your week. Obviously, I'm tired of talking all night. I've barely touched my Mountain Dew, and I'm starving. So I got to go feed the dog. I don't know if Bob with the Electric Avenue's live tomorrow night. If he is, I will see you there. If he's not, then I'll be seeing you back again on Wednesday night. So guys, if I don't see you again before the Christmas holiday, please, you and your family all have a very Merry Christmas. And you all join me back here for Santa Scott on Saturday night for the big giveaway to kick 2025 out the door. Thank you guys so much for your support. Have a happy and safe holiday, and I will see you again on Wednesday night. Bye-bye.